I know it sucks. I know I shouldn't be asking, and I don't want to ask, but I don't have a choice. Luckily, my wife was released on her own regardless, no R bond. Yeah! So guys, if y'all could help me one more time, I would greatly appreciate it. My Cash App and PayPal will be linked below. But guys, I just need your help. We're gonna need, God, at least I know $500 or $600. Yeah!
Thanks for coming in. Sorry about all the lovey-dovey stuff, guys. I'm just like super in love now, so. We're going for the #1 crown for the cutest couple on YouTube.
What's going on, everybody? It's Jeremiah, Last Days of Freedom. Alright, I got a video for y'all. I'm gonna cut it and go straight to the juicy part because I gotta do a lot of editing on it because it's in sections. But I just wanted to get the juicy part up because of what this tyrant does. Guys, I've never in my life had an issue with Clarksville. They've always been the best police department that I've ever recorded, and I even tell the sergeant that right before the camera cuts off. Well, because I ran out of memory on my phone, so there's cuts in it, and them are not because I did it, it's because the camera just stopped, and I wasn't aware of it until I looked at it. But I'm getting ready to download all my stuff to a site, get it, upload it there. That way I can erase everything on my phone and we'll be good. But guys, straight to the juicy part. Another cop goes hands on because I was recording this cat in this car. He says I can't. I say I can. Actually, case law that says I can. Well, he literally walks up, grabs my wrist, and pushes me back hard, as you will see in the video. To the point, guys, I don't know if you can see it, but let me see if I can turn a light on this.
Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Well, here we go. Haven't done one of these in a while. This is Jeremiah Payne, and he's back to making his videos on the tyrants of the world. This is such a piece of junk. It's so far-fetched, so exaggerated. His stupidity shines through. I mean, I really don't have to do anything except let it go. And you see how stupid it is. But I'm going to point out all the ignorance that this human being tries to sell to his viewers. And you know what? They're probably going to buy it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he's got somebody that's going to be willing to say, oh my God, those tyrants. Jeremiah, you're such a hero for standing up for our rights, when all this is a premeditated, staged. He talks so much about running out of space and how he had to edit and there's cuts and stuff. Well, there's cuts because there's nothing there. I mean, they're just, he does his best to try to make something out of nothing, and he just sucks at it. So anyway, Jeremiah Payne. What? Oh man, what an insolent! Pitiful, just absolutely pitiful. And to think that if somebody buys this, if they look at this and go, "Oh my God, man, jeez," you know what? I sure hope he got that taken care of real quick, because it looks like he could really have maybe life-altering injuries here. This might just change his life forever. Won't be able to use that left hand ever again. For God's sakes, man. I'm going to have fun with this because I'm going to bring something else out here in a little bit that I have not shown anybody publicly. But since I have it, I may as well. All right. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. And that's what he would say. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Come on, people. Help that channel out. Help me out if you wish. If you like what I do, support the channel, and I do appreciate it. So, without further ado, it's going to be kind of chopped up here at first because I want to break this down with clips so you can see what really, you see what happened, but I'm going to slow it down for you.
See that, guys? That's what he did to me when he grabbed me. Well, so I demand a sergeant. He tells me no.
Hey, real quick, I want to point out, notice that camera on the tripod he's got sitting in the room. All the money he needed to get back and forth to his court cases and all that stuff, this is what he bought, people. All you dumbasses that sent him a bunch of money to help him out of his bond, his court cases, Chili DeCastro was involved in it, grifting. He got himself a nice camera set up there. And why would he do that? So that he can attempt to make videos to extract money from his viewers because he's going to be a victim. Sometime here real soon, people, he's going to start it again. His pleads for money, his begging for money, because Jeremiah and Samantha are the victims. Please, Department of Child Services, get that child out of that home. She's not being homeschooled. She's being exposed to garbage.
No, he's not calling a sergeant. His buddy that's with him, I ask him to call a sergeant, tell him to do his damn job. He does it. So you'll see in the video, guys, smash the like button, share this video everywhere. The full uncut, it's cut because it ran out of memory, but the full video will be up for members only in about 3 or 4 days before it goes public. So if you want to see the video first, become a member tonight. Thank you guys for the support. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.
If you want to see this video first, you better become a member.
Oh, you left this cat open. You're on the screen. Yep. Come here. No, man, you left the cat open. It's
Back up. Man, you can record me, you can record whatever. You're not recording.
I can record inside that car too.
Back up. Back up.
Put your fucking hands on me, dude.
Don't be up in my car. Back up. Back up.
Put your fucking hands on me, dude.
Don't be up in my car.
I can record it. You left it open.
Okay, so you got to see that. That's where the injury took place, people. that's where that tyrant committed that absurd injury to Jeremiah's arm. Now, I've taken that clip and I've got it right here, and I'm going to slow it down 50-60%. And there's a cut in there, but that's his cut. So you can look at that in slow motion and tell me just how much of a tyrant this officer is.
No, man, you left the cat open. It's I can record inside that car too. Back up. Back up. Put your fucking hands on me, dude. Don't be up in my car. Back up. Back up. Put your fucking hands on me, dude. Don't be up in my car. I can record it. You left it open.
You ever heard of the plain view doctrine?
Yeah, I don't apply to you. Back up.
It does too. It applies to everybody.
Back up. You can record me all you want. You're not recording in my car.
I just did.
Back up.
Wow, you turned into a tyrant real fucking quick.
Okay.
Most cops don't have a fucking problem with it. If they leave the cat open, they understand they left the cat
I don't
open.
need you in my car. Back up. I don't know what you're trying to find out anyway. I don't know what you're trying to find out. What you're trying to look for.
I'm not trying to look for nothing.
Obviously you are.
It's fucking plain view. If you left it open, I can record it.
Obviously you're trying
What's your
to find
fucking name and badge number?
Well, as you can see, there's no assault that took place there. I mean, those little jumps, those are his clips. I mean, what he's saying, he's trying to justify these cuts in there. I don't know what he thought he was going to manufacture, but the cuts don't even make sense. So, his battery was full, or his space, he ran out of space. That's what he said he had to do, and then upload it and all that. Well, hell, he just got started. So, take that with a grain of salt. Now he states that he can look at that CAD because it's the plain view doctrine. And the officer responds, that doesn't apply to you. Yes, it does. It applies to everybody. No, it does not. This is that Frauditor handbook bullshit. Somebody convinced these 6th grade educated morons that that these statutes mean something they don't. It cracks me up. So let's take a look, and just briefly, because we know better, but let's just take a look at a brief synopsis of the plain view doctrine. All right, there you have it. Plain view doctrine is for the gathering of evidence and searches and seizures. It's got nothing to do with the general public. It has everything to do with how an officer can acquire evidence. The plain view doctrine permits a warrantless seizure of items if the items are discovered inadvertently and are immediately apparent as evidence of a crime. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get on with it. There's so much ignorance in this human being. All right, let's move on.
Alright, you're about to get a lot of fucking phone calls on you, tyrant. Yeah, you are, dude. You are. Put your fucking hands on me because I'm recording inside your car. I can record inside any fucking car out here. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? You gonna arrest me? Because then I'll sue the fuck out of you.
What are you trying to do? What is the point of this? What are you trying to do? Explain to me.
Find out why she's on there.
Exactly. Not doing nothing.
It is my business. It's my wife.
She called. I'm here because of what she called for, right? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
What are you trying to do by stopping me by recording it? You shouldn't have fucking left it open. I'm trying to teach you a fucking lesson.
Oh, wow. Big lesson I learned.
Shut your fucking cat next time if you don't want people to see it. You want your you say it's secret information, right? It's top secret. Then why can't anybody fucking see it? It'd be different if somebody just walked by and looked in it, though, wouldn't it?
That's why.
Do what?
I don't want you in my car.
I'm not in your car.
You're looking in my car.
I was looking in your car. That's right. And I can do that. I can do that. It doesn't matter what.
No reason.
I have a reason. I do have a reason.
For what?
Here's the reason, officer. You were called out there on a bogus complaint to start with. This is all premeditated, all staged. Jeremiah needs to make a video for his so-called audience so that he can e-beg. And the reason he's using the F word and cussing and stuff, he doesn't plan on bleeping any of that out. He doesn't care if there's any monetization to his video. He needs this video to e-beg to his audience that he needs to pay rent, or their water getting shut off, or my God, his daughter's not going to eat another meal again, you name it. And that's why you're there. And I promise you, he knew before you got there that he was going to do everything he could to make a video. So this is what he's got to work with. And that severe injury that you did to his arm that shows nothing. I mean, That's the video as he put it out there. I slowed it down for you. I did everything I could to try to show you where there was an injury, where this officer committed this severe injury to his arm. Come on, dude. Jeremiah, you're so lame. It's pathetic. It really is pathetic. And you're doing this crap in front of your daughter again. You're doing this in front of your daughter again. I could care less about you and Samantha. Both of you could, rot in hell as far as I'm concerned. But that little girl, she deserves so much better than what she's being exposed to. So much. You piece of, you, Jeremiah.
You can't be that dumb. How long you been a cop?
Don't worry about it.
How long you been a cop?
2 years. What do you want to know?
2 years?
What do you want to know?
2 years? And you don't know that if you leave that open, it can be recorded?
What do you want?
I want your sergeant here right now.
For what?
I want your sergeant here right now to file a complaint on you. I want your sergeant here now.
No. For what?
Will you call sergeant?
What are you calling the red? That's when I
I want to file a complaint on him. No, I want. I can do it now too. Give me a sergeant here now.
You can request it. That doesn't mean it's going to respond and be set up.
Request one. Please do your job.
3 months. Planning us to file a complaint before not doing my due diligence. Request one. You can also call in and request a complaint. Do my due diligence.
Okay, since we had this little lull in the action, I wanted to put up here, this is a letter that was sent to me by Jeremiah, and it's titled Intent to Sue. He filed some false copyright claims on my channel, and I in turn filed false copyright claims. Okay, he filed a copyright claim, and I in turn filed false copyright. Now, as we know, false copyright wins almost all the time. These guys can't copyright this stuff. So let me read this to you. This is the letter he wrote me, and keep in mind, he is the claimant. He's claiming he's going to sue me. There's not one punctuation in this little letter, and I'm going to read it for you. That's fine. Since you've heard an attorney, I will forward this to my attorney, who is already in the works of filing a slander and defamation lawsuits against you YouTube channel, but we see you put a take phone number on the YouTube notification thing, so I will report that to you that it's a take number, probably a take number that's supposed to be fake name, and probably definitely a fake address. So go right ahead. I will love for you to take me to court. It's going to backfire on you so bad because your videos are simply to harass me and slander my name. So see you in court. Okay, I had to extend this out a little bit, so I had a little bit more room to narrate here. Okay, first of all, he's the claimant. In the last sentence, he's telling me when I sue him, first of all, no attorney would allow a letter like this to go to a recipient of a lawsuit. The ignorance is just beyond dumb. I think of that movie with what's his name, Christmas, the Dumb and Dumber. I mean, this is beyond that. This is it's something else. Come on, Jeremiah, bring another one of those copyright strikes against me. You got nothing, man. So this is the level of intelligence we're dealing with here. Now, we all know that Jeremiah went deep into the toilet. People got sick of him e-begging. As you see in my intros, I leave it in all my intros. And one of the reasons I leave it there, I swore up and down, because he did do what he did, tried to stall my videos out on my channel, that I would keep it in my intros. I mean, I have a few that don't, but most every intro I have has me begging for money. Now, I can start popping the videos back out on him again. I don't think I'm going to have to. But when I saw that he was back doing this crap, I just had to expose it. It's just absolute nonsense. Clarksville PD, I bet you that was a false report, too. It was just to get you out there so that he could try to make a video. All right, let's get back to it. God, what an idiot.
Don't ever put your fucking hands on somebody who ain't broke a law. It's not against the law to record inside that car. Don't put your fucking hands on somebody who didn't. It's not a lawful order. No, it's not. No, am I being detained? Was I being detained? Did you have no reason to give me any order?
Find out who you are. You're an ignorant idiot.
It's public, dude. Same way I can walk over recording any one of them vehicles. As long as I don't fucking open that door, you can't do shit. Why the fuck would I do that? You're a stupid idiot. Yeah, you are. Obviously, you're fucking ignorant. He obviously knows who I am. Referred to me as a First Amendment auditor. Why would I open your fucking car door?
You can be an auditor, you can be whatever the heck you want. That's great.
You're about to find out who I am, because obviously you don't know.
That's who you are. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, what do you want from me?
You put your fucking hands on me, dude. Yeah, you put your fucking hands on me. I will be showing that to my attorney also. Yeah, great. Qualified immunity is a bitch, ain't it? Because y'all don't ever pay for nothing, do you? The taxpayers do. Pussy fucking bitch. Put your hands on me again, you see what happens. Because I'm not being detained. You can't just walk up and fucking grab somebody. You can't just, no, I didn't. No, I sure as fuck didn't. Because that's what I do. I've been recording them too, since they've been here. Do what? Nope. Don't worry about it, where it's going. It's going to go in a lot of places. It's a lot of places. A lot of places. You're about to be famous. Not in a good way. It's not good. Are you that dumb that you realize what you did was wrong? I would.
Okay, so here you go. Here's the way the video shows up on his channel. Clarksville, Tennessee cop goes hands-on because I recorded his, in his car. But I want you to look at that. New. This copper goes hands-on over me recording inside his patrol car. It's got the YouTube thumbs up, subscribe. Thug life, the thug life. Look at this. He got 1.2K views. That's 1,200 views 4 weeks ago. So in 4 weeks, he got 1.2K views. Most all his other videos are 300, 400, 500. So this was his top viewer on his channel. This is it. This is the top video on his channel. Mark my word. Mark my word. That sometime here in the real near future, we're going to see Jeremiah and Samantha again. Putting the sob story out there, they can't feed their child, and they, of course it's not wintertime, so they can't, have her freezing out in the cold. Sick human beings. Absolutely sick. I hope that the police department looks into these calls that they make. You know how many times I've called the police in my lifetime? Never. I have never, ever had to call the police to come to my house or for any kind of report. These people do it as a hobby, just so they can get footage and hope that they come up with something that's going to land them a ticket, a lawsuit. Because they talk about it. They'll sue you, man. His followers, if he has any, fall for the shit. Half of those 1.2 are people that are just curious, by the way. All right, let's get back to it here. Okay, idiot.
Really? Was your car locked? You're not fucking worried about it. I know, we're just all fucking criminals, aren't we? That's what you implied. That he's about to fucking do something. I don't know his intent, why he's fucking... You knew I was recording that fucking screen. And you knew that's all I was doing. You just wanted to be a fucking asshole. Fuck you, man. See, most people are scared of you fucking bitch asses. I ain't. Don't ever put your fucking hands on me again. I really hope your body cam's running. Good, because it's going to be requested too. What's your name and badge number? Thank you. See, professional, asshole. didn't walk up and fucking grab me either, did he? He walked over. It doesn't matter. Obviously, you don't know that somebody can look in your fucking car. Looking in someone's car is not illegal. Y'all fucking do it all the time. Believe me, you don't have special powers that's above me. You have to apply by the same bullshit I do. Oh, you don't? See, you're a smartass. You're a dumbass smartass. That's what you are.
Walk up and grab somebody and fucking cut their wrist. Whatever is on you, fucking cut me, boy.
You want to zoom in my nails?
Maybe it was your fucking watch then. I don't know, but you see that?
An Apple Watch.
That just fucking happened, dude.
Okay.
I know, it just magically fucking appeared, didn't it? It wasn't from the same fucking area that you grabbed me.
I grabbed you on the left arm, or your right arm. So. How did your left arm get cut?
You didn't grab my right arm because my camera is in the right arm. You grabbed this arm. Video will show it, dude. See, Skyler, this is what I'm talking about. Good cops over there. Good cop right here. A fucking tyrant piece of shit cop right here. Yeah, see, even she knows.
My phone quit recording. No, I got it back now. I don't know how much I missed. Well, I mean, he asked how. What are you doing? Are you trying to get me out? Whoa. Okay, strong girl. Whoa, okay, you prove you're strong. You're gonna hurt yourself, babe. Okay, you got my phone? Give me a lighter, then. You want my phone? What? I gotta keep her upstairs. Give me a, no, you're staying down here. I know, I need to see you. Where the hell's your water? I didn't realize cigarettes did not staying down here. I was supposed to go back up. You want my phone? No, I must have hit the button when I reenacted it with you. I mean, hell, all them guys saw it.
Yeah, see, even she knows.
Well, there you go. What's your name and badge number, pig? That's what he's taught his child. Well, here you go, Department of Child Services. This is from last year when they were investigating them due to complaints of what they were exposing their child to. It's you can go in my video library if you want. There's videos covering this if you didn't happen to catch it last year. It's Jeremiah and Samantha doing their e-begging stuff. So, you know, that's what you got going here, man. Guys making a video. What is this? September. So here in a month or two, weather's going to start getting cold, and he'll have all the reason in the world to be begging for money and be put out in the cold, and Skyler won't be able to eat a hot meal. And, you know, how can they homeschool her when they're worried about having a roof over their head? Look at that nice camera he bought. Guy was begging for money to get from one court case to another, to pay his bond, to cover all his expenses. All these charges that were filed in 2 different states, mind you, 2 different states. That was one of the things that he begs about, like in my intro, where when he says, I don't know, man, we're going to need, $400 or $500 or $600 to get Ubers to go back and forth to court hearings. Oh my goodness, people. This is the bottom of the barrel. It just doesn't get any lower than this in the frauditing community. It just doesn't. I mean, this is so obvious what's going on, and thinking about it too. Back to that letter that he sent me with intent to sue. It does say fake, not take, but those, I didn't supply any fake information to you two. You can't do that. That wouldn't be right. Now that's the way you guys think, frauditors think. You fake this and fake that. No. You do things the legitimate way. You do things the legal way. You do things the right way. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. We say it all the time. You do things the right way. Homeschooling their child, this is what they're teaching. He's getting his video library set up. He's gonna have to have some e-bag material. And this is his best stuff, you know. And I'm just here to expose it and make comment on it, you know. Copyright, fair use. And this is fair use. I'm looking at what you put out there and your narrative on it, and here's my narrative on it of what you put out there. And for God's sakes, man, really, you didn't take that child? What is she, 6 now, 7? She got to be 6, 7 years old. I don't know. She have a birthday coming up. Last birthday she had, he put her on the internet twerking, you know. I kid you not. It's there. All you got to do is go look at it. Listen to what he's taught this girl.
Yeah, see, even she knows.
I heard him say he would get for you just a
I'll
second.
look for it in just a minute. I want to see if I can figure this out real quick. Okay.
High five?
He took, absolutely.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm doing both? Okay. How about
There you
little
go.
bump?
Fist bump.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So I talked to him about it. Showed me his nails, just clipped his nails. He's got just a regular Apple Watch, rubber watch, or whatever, same type of band or I got. I don't know how that would have scratched you.
I don't either. I literally wiped the blood off of it on me. So, I mean,
It seems like it was just a matter of, you know, he thought you were either trying to video something in his car that was sensitive, and or he thought you were trying to get into it. They didn't know because you were up there.
well, I mean, it was my wife on the screen.
I understand.
It's not like it was that person down there.
And I just told him, you know, it's kind of a lot lesson on that. It should be
Shut.
It should be close, absolutely. And actually, since it's come up,
Aren't y'all taught that? And when you shut your cat, it's sensitive.
to a degree. Sure.
Well, I mean, if it's so sensitive, you know what I'm saying?
I got you. No,
You don't
I
want people
understand.
looking at it.
But I'm
Anybody could walk by a car.
and not to justify anything or whatever else. But
Sorry, I don't want the smoke
you're
going.
fine. That's the most offensive thing that happens to me today, man. I'll be all right. But you know, it's like anything else. You get in habits and whatever else. You do the same thing over and over again, 100 times a day. Sometimes you forget to do it. It's no different. I do it at the house and stuff like that. You know, not to belittle it or anything else.
My only problem was he went hands-on instant, quick. He didn't give me a chance to respond and react.
I got you. Do you have it on recording by chance?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, can I see it? Jerry, I guess my only issue with it that I've had.
Yeah, there you go. there's his video exposing the tyrants. There's Samantha. Tyler's a little cutie. I'm not going to put her mug up there. She deserves better than this. No child should have to be submitted to this stuff and be taught this stuff. What's your name and badge number, pig? They think that's cute that they taught her, or he taught her that. What's your name and badge number, pig? God. Who teaches their child that? Really? I'm all for homeschool. I'm all for a kid spending more time with the family. But, you know, you have to draw a line somewhere. When is it? And look, I'm not a big fan of child services most of the time because I think child should be left at home. But there are cases, and in my opinion, this is one of them. Child should not be taught that kind of garbage. Nonsense. right, I'm Frauditor Ram. I appreciate you checking out the ignorance with me. I won't do another one on him unless he does something really stupid. Well, okay. I will do another one, I imagine. But until that time, we'll just let him make a fool of himself. Anyway, thanks for sticking around and watching. I'm Frauditor Ram. Until the next time we meet, I'll be gone.
Is he asked you to step away a couple times, and you said no, and then you tried to explain it or whatever else, and I have no problem with you, and he has no problem with you filming or whatever, but just taking a couple.
There's actually case law that says I can record inside that car. I'm not familiar right offhand what it is,
and that's fine.
But you,
and I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I am familiar with it.
There is case law that says we can do it.
But I also know that
Because that's one of the lessons that I was going for right there. He left the cat open. He shouldn't have had, but he shouldn't have went hands-on.
Okay. And I have no problem discussing that first part with it.
Because that goes to use of force.
To a degree, but my problem
I
is
looked, I couldn't find any case law on
It
that.
wasn't a lawful order. You can't say it was not a lawful order. I don't have to follow his orders if it's not lawful. If I have the right to do it, and I'm allowed to record that CAD, and he tells me to step away, that is not a lawful order.
He has a right to ask you to step away from it.
He has the right to ask me. He don't have the right to run up and put his hands on me. That's where it gets.
I got you.
Where I got you here.
No problem. And I said I talked to them about the cat issue. I'm talking to you about this issue. How would you like me to move forward on this? What do you think will satisfy this?
Just he knows not to put his hands on people if they walk up and record it. If he leaves it open again and somebody walks up and records it, he knows that he can't walk up and grab them. He can ask them to step away and maybe block it, shut the CAD, but don't put you. I went up in Lafayette, Indiana, and I did this for about 2 weeks with Chuck Bronson and audit accountability for all. Big YouTube auditors. Okay, and what they would do is just run over and shut their CADs and walk away. There was never no putting your hands on you or anything like that. You know. So as long as he learns that,
I would give you an argument, and you may not like it. It's just me and you talking, so I'm just telling you. If someone was refusing to back away, I'm not going to turn my side or my back to them or do anything else and reach in my car or do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to.